Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with another Madden 17 Ultimate Team video, and today we do have a new pickup, a new pretty cool pickup, man. 90 overall, most beard, chasing Kelsey with the identifier chemistry, man. This chemistry is dope. You can actually see who your opponent is using on the opposite side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball, and it helps, man. It helps a lot. You can actually see, if he switches to the D-line, quick hike him, make him be stuck on the D-line. If he goes to a safety, quick hike. That's basically the best use I can think, of using it for. Of course, if he makes a ton of adjustments, you can kind of see where they're coming from. That's also helpful. But, yeah, it's a really cool card. I had to pick him up, man. 140K. Costs a lot for a center, but you know what? For that chemistry, I had to get him. 4th and 22, this guy goes full scumbag mode and does end up throwing an interception on a fake punt. I do end up losing about 20 yards of field position on that interception, but fuck it, I'll take it. So 1st and 10. Chucking it up deep to Odell Beckham Jr., and it is knocked away. I'm pretty sure this guy, he had good corners because I think he had Josh Norman. Actually, I know he had Josh Norman because he ends up picking me off right here. So, not a very good start. We got, our stop, and then we gave it right back to him. But then we get it. Jesus, I fucked that up. We get it right back. Just throw it right at me, man. Why the fuck not? To quote Jackson, that is the 83 Ultimate Season one. I ended up doing some of the solos, and I got him. He's basically a backup at every position. And he ends up getting an interception for us, almost a pick 6. But as you guys can see, connection to your peer has been lost. He does end up rage quitting. Second game, Melvin Gordon, Phillip Rivers, and Keenan Allen. I think this guy might be a Chargers fan. Not 100% sure, but it just seems like it. Or it could just be coincidence. So anyway, going against a maybe Chargers fan, but he does have Saints jerseys, so I don't even know. But then again, I have Raiders jerseys in my way because they're fucking dope, along with my Seahawk ones. So, first play of the game, he does end up finding Melvin Gordon as a receiver over the middle of all things. That was pretty weird. I wasn't really playing my zone that well, and I make a bad defensive adjustment. I kind of left the deep ball open, and he did hit it for a touchdown. He does end up going for 2, and we shut that shit down. I assumed he wasn't going to run. It didn't look like he was in a really good running formation on the goal line, so I ran invert, and I locked that shit up as I think it was Jay Howard was able to get the sack on the 2-point. Right there, make a stupid read on first down. I don't know what I was doing. That was really, really dumb. Still rocking with Cam Newton, man. I like Cam Newton. I'm not sure how long he'll be on my team, but if he continues to fire dots like this to Terrell Pryor, he'll be on here for a while. As Terrell Pryor ends up styling on him from pretty much the 20-yard line into the end zone, and, bearing a PAT, we will take the lead as we do end up making it, and we go up 7-6. Odell Beckham and Terrell Pryor were doing a little bit of a dance in the end zone. I'm pretty sure that was the thumbnail. If it wasn't, I'm retarded. So anyway, 7-6 is the score. Tavon Austin taking the kickback. Doesn't get much. Actually loses about 4 on his return. 3rd and 15 comes up, and his receiver makes a crazy catch, but he does end up running a fake fullback, halfback flip, and Deshaun Shedd makes a clutch tackle on Melvin Gordon for 4th and inches, and Jason Witten, I don't know how this dude made that catch. Jason Witten, man, I call him the chain mover because he makes plays all the fucking time, and he makes crazy catches. He does not drop much. And right there, I was expecting him to drop that, and he fucking caught it. He is my favorite tight end I have used in this game yet. CJ Fedorowicz, he is an 87 tight end, 85 at fullback. I just hit him to the 1-yard line, and he's a really good run blocker. I was using him as my second tight end, but I don't run all that often with my second tight end in. So I ended up just using him at fullback, and he will be able to, do great things there, hopefully. We do have Niles Paul as our second tight end because he does have a lot of speed to balance out with Jason Witten's not-so-good speed. So, anyway, we did end up cashing in with David Johnson on a toss play. Just like that, we're up 14-6. We get him stuck in 4th and 10, but he does convert to Dallas Clark on the outside. He's 4 for 6 for 104 with Rivers and a touchdown. Right there, he does end up finding, I think that's Marquise Colston. I'm not sure who that is. But he ends up finding somebody short for a nice gain. So, 1st and 10, again, Xavier Rhodes jumps the in route, and we get the ball back. Xavier Rhodes, that card is pretty good too, man. I mean, he makes some bad plays here and there, but then again, that's pretty much all corners or all players in this game. But he jumps routes. He jumps routes, man. He doesn't have the best zone or man, but he has great press, and he has decent catching, I think. But he's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. Definitely recommend him if you guys do need a new lockdown corner, along with Deshaun Shedd. Deshaun Shedd is the best corner I've used in this game, as right there we do find Terrell Pryor again to the 19-yard line. Deshaun Shedd, I used the 79 for a long time, and he was a beast. So when I saw that they gave him an 87, of course, being a Seahawks fan, I was going to pick him up anyway. But I did end up being extra excited when I saw that. And he has made a lot of plays for me. I don't think he has a pick quite yet, but I think he has a he has a lot of bat downs, man. He's a lockdown number 1, and Xavier Rhodes and him are pretty ferocious on the defensive side of the ball. So 4th and 9 comes up. We weren't able to really do much, but we do end up extending our lead to 2 scores. We are up 17-6. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Right now we're looking for one more stop to pretty much not put it on ice, but I mean make it pretty easy for us to cruise the rest of the way, because we do end up getting the ball back at half. So having a at least a full 2-score lead, making a 14-point lead would make it even better. And of course, if we do score a touchdown, make it 3 scores, and we get the ball back at half, I think this game could be over. As right there, we do get the turnover we're looking for, as Anthony Barr ends up picking that one off. So at this point, I'm firing dots. Odell Beckham over in the middle to the 19-yard line. We end up running a counter play. I tried to follow my block, and I ran into him, and I pushed him to the right. I would have had a touchdown easily. 2nd and 4, rolling out, sending heavy pressure. We end up just throwing that one away. Being smart, 7 for 12 for 172 and a touchdown for Cam. He's been efficient as fuck. Right there, we go to the end zone. He does throw that one out of bounds. Cam does miss throws. I'm not going to say he does not miss throws, but for the most part, Cam's pretty accurate, man. I mean, he has a lot of good stats that not many QBs do. I mean, he has carrying strength, trucking of all things, and he has throw on the run, throw power, and speed, of course. He just does not have very good deep, and I think his throw mid is pretty, mediocre. Is right there. He does end up throwing an interception to Jason McCourty, and that is going to do it, as he does end up quitting the game, guys. GG to my opponent, but I guess after that interception, he was thinking, I can't come back. So, can't really blame him. Defense played great. Offense played great. Cam Newton, pretty much everybody played great. Xavier Rhodes, Anthony Barr had a pick. D'Qwell Jackson, of all people, ended up coming off the bench, playing pretty well. Got a user pick with him. Anyway, I did hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to look out for my next video, and as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.
Like a Hellcat.